So today we're going to talk about when your relationship just feels empty and that it's going nowhere. And one major thing that I want to get across to you is that it's not just about your relationship. So here's what I mean by that. When you have a relationship that you feel is empty and going nowhere, you might actually be in a very superficial or void of love relationship. I'm not denying that. But a lot of times what people don't understand is that you yourself as a person might be looking too much towards the relationship to give you gratification. And therefore, if it's not giving you that gratification, you start to feel empty. Now, hear me out. Of course, a relationship is often going to be gratifying in some way, okay? But after the initial period of infatuation, it's often just two people who are making a commitment to each other to love and support each other and share life's ups and downs. So that doesn't always translate into feeling gratification every day. So I'm not saying that you should be in a void relationship, but you should not be looking towards your relationship providing you most of your feeling of loving yourself or loving life. Because what that means is you're depending upon that relationship, and that is absolutely not healthy. So I want you to think about, are you actually happy? If this relationship were not in your life at all, would you be very secure and happy and feel fulfilled? Now, I don't mean if you didn't have the stress of the relationship, would you feel relief? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just, are you generally a happy person? Do you feel that life is fulfilled without this other person and fulfilling without that other person? Do you feel that you have a lot to give and a lot to offer and that you have a support system around you? Or are you looking towards that individual? So that's the number one thing, is to look at yourself first. Number two, if this relationship has been changing and ebbing and flowing, which it should, because that's what relationships do, they should not be stagnant. They should not be the way they were in the beginning. They should go through ups and downs and changes and transformations and so forth. If the relationship is doing that, and there's some high points, some low points, but not dramatic, not crisis, then you're in another place where, is it just that you're not used to the highs and the lows? Do you feel like everything should be on a high? And are you not understanding that there are highs and lows in relationships? Maybe it's that in the past, lows to you meant crisis or drama from someone, or when things went down, those other people left you. It could be some of that coming in and making you think that some of the normal highs and lows of a relationship are just not going to give you the security that you might be looking for. And the third area is the other person as committed as you in the relationship? Now, there's always one person who's more apt to go to therapy or more apt to talk about things, more apt to look at self-help books or videos. And the other person, if they're not that person, does not mean that they're not committed. It just means that they're not looking in the same way that you are. They're looking more internally sometimes. And that's okay. But if they are actually trying, if you see them making some kind of progress towards you, then that's actually a pretty good thing. So those are three areas just to look at and to dive into. This video isn't really about solving the problem, but getting you to think about what other areas might be coming into play for you if you're feeling a void in your relationship. So definitely comment below, subscribe. I want to hear from you. I want to know where you're going, if you agree, disagree with me, or if I gave you some aha moments. So let me know, because how you respond to this video is how I can help you and make more videos for you. Okay, have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.